gotta
Well, wait.
throw
You
it
might be able to
further.
get this guy.
Maybe.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, you new to this pond? You new in town? Yes, give it the boot. Give it the boot.
Yummy.
He touched the butt.
Ah!
Come on, come on, come on. Welcome back to some more of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Alright, let's complete Key Cavern. In the last episode, we got the Pegasus boots. Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Link got the
go,
boots.
Link!
Link got the boots with the fur. Now
the
he just
little
needs
wings.
them apple bottom jeans.
Apple bottom jeans. Uh-oh.
I don't know if it was as big where you were growing up, but there was a brand called Apple Bottom, and they made jeans that had like rhinestone apples on the butt pockets,
I'm not familiar with
and
those.
they were called Apple Bottom jeans.
Maybe I just didn't pay much attention.
And it was a part of that rap song. She got the apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur.
Here's the switch. And the key. Oh boy. 2 for 2. Still didn't get the beak though.
But you did find the switch.
Mm-hmm. So now that we know how to kill these guys by faking them out with bombs, let's see if a key drops when I kill them both. Uh-oh, I only have 2 bombs left. I may have to return here. Unless...
No! Nope.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I was hoping I could warp both of them and get both of them. I shall return.
They were like, you can't fool us. You know what I think I just realized? I'm not sure if
There's the beak.
it's real or if it's just something that I see.
What?
The candelabras look like owls. Like the flames from their
yeah, they
eyeballs,
kinda
and then
do.
they have the little beak.
Yep. Hoot hoot. What are you doing in my cavern? Now something's going to appear in that little section. I don't know when, but there's something I'm missing there. But for now, I can grab this chest because I hit the switch. Just gotta get rid of the Stalfos guy.
Ah! He stabbed me!
Shrouded Stalfos, I think it's called. And there's the map.
Yay!
Neat. Probably should have got that earlier. I think what I did wrong was I didn't use the key in the north door first.
Oh.
I went east and west.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have got the map earlier. Oh well. Ready. Okay. Yeah.
Woo!
So unfortunately,
I think
bombs count 1 by 1.
yeah. But you can grind, because if you go out and then come back in,
Yeah?
there are more vases.
Okay, well that's good. Because things like arrows, I think they're like in numbers of 5.
Yeah.
Like you can collect them. It's not like arrow by arrow.
But I do know that if you're in a dungeon, you can grind for the weapons.
Okay.
Because as soon as you come back, the pots are there again.
All right, let's try this again. Aha!
Where'd he go? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
And the bomb there. Aha! All right, one
The
more.
bird is like, holy shit, what happened to my friend?
What happened to George?
Where's George? Why isn't George here?
Uh-huh.
That'll work.
Meanwhile, Link is like, save me 2 bombs.
Hold it. There we go. And we got the key. There we go. All right, now we're getting somewhere.
I've got an acorn.
What's here? Far away, do not fear. Dash and fly. Ride like the wind, bullseye.
Oh.
Okay, so let's head back up here and see how many keys we need to access the boss of the area. Because we have 2, but I think we need 3. Uh-oh. Aha! Wow. That launched his ass across the room. Oh yeah, he's like above the platforms now. He's just hovering there. Doesn't matter.
Now he's dead.
Good old bomb still gets him. Okay, there's still something here. Yeah.
I was gonna
3
say.
keyholes are needed up here. So I just need one more key. But where?
I love how aggressive he gets when he throws stuff.
Well, of course. Get out of here!
Get off me! Get off me!
Out of my face! And a 1. And a 2. No.
Almost.
Close, but no cigar. Alright, let's find this last key.
I actually don't remember where the last key is.
It's either to the right or it's in that room where all the slimes kept appearing. 'Cause I believe we did this already. Dum da dum dum. That's the music of this dungeon, by the way. Dun, 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 dun.
And then it's
Well, that's the Donkey Kong theme. Da 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 do, 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 do. Poke suspicious walls.
and
Okay.
listen to the sound your sword makes.
Okay.
Link, no! It's a trap! You're gonna dull your blade!
Ting ting.
Goes the trolley!
That's clang clang. No, I just like the song.
I know!
Clang clang clang. Goes the trolley.
Stan shows up in his assless chaps.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go back to the entrance and retrace our steps.
And get bombs.
That too. And the what?
See, you like to break 2 pots at a time. I savor it. I go 1 at a time.
You savor each part. It's just like, oh, I love doing this. Gives
Yep.
me a thrill of
It
joy
does.
each
I'm
time.
like, I can't do this in real life. So, here we are.
I mean, you can. There's just more severe consequences compared to Hyrule.
I don't think my anxiety would let me. Because the first thing I would think of was, wow, I bet those were expensive. like you see people that just like break stuff just because it makes them feel better, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Shame on you.
I'm like, okay, first, where did you get this?
Mm-hmm.
Is it expensive? Because if it is expensive, I'm going to decline the offer.
Yeah. Alright. Now we're just going in circles. Another acorn. Excuse me.
You just step on the bat.
Yeah, my compass is going off, so it's something here. I heard a weird tink. Nope. I lied. Link, you tink? Where is it?
I was gonna say, the owl says to use your sword,
Yeah.
but this is pre-recorded, so you're gonna do what you want to do.
Oh. I just had to roam the entire room and kill all the slimes that were hiding.
Oh.
Good to know. I thought it had something to do with the walls.
And this is why I never skip an enemy. Because you never know.
Yep. You never know. That one extra enemy is between you and a key. Otherwise, you're just going through the dungeon. Where the f is that last key?
I know.
Where is it? Oh.
Angrith won't.
Excuse me.
You just
Oh, right.
poke it.
I gotta sneak him from below. Wait for it. Oh. Ha-ha! Farewell, Mario fiends! Oh, 4 of you guys. I guess I could just charge all through, but I have some bombs.
I do like the little jello cakes.
Ooh, that did work. Is that what they are?
That's what they look like to me. They look like little jellos.
Little jello molds?
Yeah.
Because at first I thought they were like tiny little tents.
Realistically, that's probably what they actually are.
But I mean, we did use what is called the slime key, so it very much could have been gelatin molds. Or slime molds.
Little slime molds.
Yep. Little molds.
That's where the little slimes are birthed from.
Another key? Really?
Get it.
Well, where the hell does this one go? Hold on.
He's like, I don't know.
That's the boss.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Hey, Bubka joined the party.
Of course she did. Bubka joined the party. Da 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 da.
Bubka has entered the chat.
Alright, we'll be back. We'll take on the bosses a little bit. I have to figure out what this key is to. And what's that final chest? Because curiosity killed the boobies!
She just went, ah!
She didn't see it coming. Like Reese's father.
Aww.
Don't you say too soon. That playthrough is over a year old.
I know.
The joke is even older, because the joke is not from the playthrough. The joke is from your first experience.
Yeah.
Whoa. Alrighty. So I want to go back to the main room down here. That... Yeah, it's not a bomb. What causes... Ting ting. Ting 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 ting. Ting 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 ting.
Oh, I wonder if it's up. So where that little red guy
I'm gonna
is.
try this. Nope.
Link was like, gee, thanks.
Link's over here like, a jackal! It's a jackal! Looks like a jackal! Jackal!
Jackal. Jackal.
I'm
It
playing
wasn't
it just
Jackal the first 24 times.
Wasn't right the first time. Why the hell would it be right the next 10 times? God!
Because it falls. It drops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's gonna fall. That's why I thought you just run into it, because like it's like sitting in the ceiling. So you run into the wall and you knock it off its perch in the ceiling. Haha, you get the key.
I'm pretty sure you have to go around. Yeah, like that way.
Get it around time. Alright.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. Hey, get off. Not again! I had to kill all the enemies again. Only this time, the enemy was on the other side of the screen.
Well, that's why I was like, I remember being annoyed for that one. Because I didn't want to go over there because I didn't think I had to.
Yeah. Ouch. Ow.
And then whenever I did and the chest dropped, I was like, can I just jump over the wall? And you were like, no, you have to go back around. And I was like, that's dumb.
Woo! 300 rupees! You're overjoyed.
Well, yeah, you had to work for it.
Put in some effort for the big bucks. Okay. So I got that. Now I just need to find out what this last key is to. And then I can face the boss. All that money's gonna be good because then I can get the bow and arrow.
Boom.
Uh-huh.
Shakalaka.
Piece of power. Ooh, piece of power.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Be gone, fiend! Ugh.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Well, I guess we're just gonna face the boss. What does that last key belong to?
I was gonna say, what else? Oh, that's right, you had a key.
Yep. Yes, I did have a key.
I don't know why in my brain I was like, no, you got the lost treasure chest, you're fine.
Yeah, I got all the treasure chests, it's just I'm missing a key. I mean, I have a key. I just don't know what
So,
it's to.
you
'Cause
haven't...
this is the boss key.
You haven't seen enough
Maybe I'll come back.
Supernatural to have seen that part. But there's an episode called The French Mistake.
Okay.
And it's Jared and Jensen playing Sam and Dean playing Jared and Jensen playing Sam and Dean.
Oh, that episode.
And they have to pretend to be really bad actors.
Mm-hmm.
So Jared, who's playing Sam, is like, there's a key, which means there must be a lock.
This guy takes a while until you figure out what you gotta do. You just gotta split him in half,
He looks like boobs.
slash his eyes, and then separate the boobies.
Oh
There we go. Detach that bra strap.
no! The ladies are never going to sit in their assigned seats again.
Nope. Madam, get back in your spot. Never. That's basically what's going on here. But when they crash down, you gotta jump. Yeah, man.
I'm so glad,
Aha.
like, that mammals cannot move their nipples. Like how, you know how, like, certain people can wiggle their ears?
I mean, depends on the animal.
Or, like, flare... No. I don't think any animal can.
No?
Mm-mm.
Alright. Well done.
That'd be so weird.
That would be weird.
I just went in a really weird place. Sorry, everyone. We're not that kind of show.
You're forgiven. I mean, there are some playthroughs that are 18 and up.
Alice.
Alice was one of them.
Well, wasn't Alice rated M for mature?
Yes, the game is rated M for mature. I'm pretty sure Darksiders is M for mature as well.
Yeah.
We play a couple mature games. We're hardcore. No, yeah. Rated I for
cereal
immature.
for breakfast. Yeah. Without any milk.
Oh, right this way, sir. There's a secret behind the waterfall. All right, then. That's my next destination. Oh, well, thank you for really spelling it out.
It is hidden.
It's hidden in the waterfall. Just checking.
Don't worry, I'm sure I missed it.
You probably circled around.
Yeah.
Where did this thing go?
Look at this whole new area.
I have 3, Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl, how many instruments does it take to wake the windfish? Let's find out. 1, 2, 8.
3.
Wait, I thought you meant 3. No, you have 3. What you need is 8. All right, Mr. Owl. How many instruments do I need to wake the windfish? 8. And how many do I have? 8. Woo.
How many points do I need to pass? 6. And how many points do I... Or no, it's how many points do I have? 6. And how many points do I need to pass? 6. Woo!
100.
100. You need 600. You got 6.
You got 6. Ooh. Bombable wall, and I have no bombs. And the Pegasus boots don't compensate for bombing walls. Alrighty then.
I feel like Link would be the one to go to a city and see, like, a building being demolished and be like, I can do this!
I've been inspired. Alright, excuse me. Okay. So what's our next objective? We have to find our way to Yarna Desert. That is how we get the key to the waterfall. I like the green ones. They're Greeny Smiths.
Aw.
You picked up a green apple. These are the best kind for recovering hearts.
I know, I thought you were gonna lose your mind the first
picked up an
time that I
apple.
brought home Gala apples.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're juicy. So juicy. Sweet.
I know. Delicioso.
I agree. Well, what's nice is if he takes damage and he picks up an apple, he'll start munching on it as he's walking. So he'll be like,
Yeah.
it's a nice little detail. Oh,
Look out for the piranhas!
gonna have to come back here when I learn how to swim. Get myself a hot piece. Ooh, another piece of heart. Can't quite squeeze behind that tree. We'll have to find another way. Ah, so we're in Animal Village now.
I like this one.
I like it visually. The music is a little awkward. So it actually uses like cats and dogs going like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, interesting.
Look, Chef Bear. Is that possibly a honeycomb? Gonna get some of that sugar crisp, sugar crisp, sugar crisp. Gotta get some of that sugar crisp. It keeps me keeping strong. Oh boy, here I come, Granny. Gonna get me some of that sugar crisp.
Alrighty, so now I got a pineapple. Gotta give that to SpongeBob.
Pineapple apple pen.
Okay. So that adds to the trade quest we're doing. Activate another warp. Coolio. And I believe right down here is the Yarna Desert. It's a tiny desert.
Yeah, it's more like an island, really.
Some areas are like two screens long. Whoop! Okay. Just got a random walrus snoozing here. I dream of Marin. Alright, let's see if I can get the... Ba-da-ba-ba. Cool. This one was almost too easy. Just slick on back behind the village houses. Grab yourself a piece of hot. Good stuff, good stuff. Still don't have any bombs, though, so we'll just make a mental log of that there cracked wall. Alright, so we're gonna have to head back to the village and see where Marin is. We need you to move the giant walrus.
Help us, Marin.
Right this way, my dear, right this way. Oh, what am I doing? I could warp there. On such a nice day, we need a song from Marin.
Marin, your people have requested you.
You're in a desert. There's a way to get there to the south,
what
but
do
you
you
might
think
not be
you're
able to
doing?
get through it with that lazy walrus in the way.
Little miss.
Gotta get ourselves. Alrighty. Gotta get ourselves all prepped and ready to go. Hey! Skull Donovich. The mermaid by the bay is my masterpiece. To tell you the truth, that work is not. That art is difficult for you to grasp, is it not? Go away. I'm a hippo model.
Yup.
Shoo! Shoo, boy! Was that a reference to Fantasia?
It might have been.
Like the luxurious
The hippos.
hippo and the gators that fell in love or something like that?
They were dancing.
Yeah, dancing with it. And that's the goat lady. Not to be confused with the Goat King from Tears of the Kingdom. Nothing lives here. I guess we'll come back to this house. Do 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 do. I do 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 do.
I like the butterflies.
I can't go to Mabe Village because of all the monsters. I hope Marin is alright. Don't worry. I'll head back to Mabe Village for you. And grab you, Marin. Oh, Marin!
I forget, does Marin warp with you?
She can, yes. I think this is the closest warp to the village. Shing. There's actually a lot you can do with Marin when she follows you around in the island. You can play games. It's basically like a little date.
Aww.
Marin, I'd like to ask you out on a date.
He's like, Marin, look at me throw this big heavy rock.
Okay, do I have enough for the bow and arrow? Hell no. I have 625. I need at least 900. I think 935 it said. We got a ways to go. Don't hit the chicken.
The chicken will kill all of you. Everyone in the village.
Yes.
Gone.
It will decimate us all with fire and brimstone. Huh. Marin's not here. Well, where'd she go? But it's so important to... Ooh, fishing.
Yep.
You don't understand. The entire island is in danger. You must wake the windfish.
Okay, I'm gonna go fishing first.
Did you say fishing? No, I said windfish. Fishing!
Yup.
All the best Zelda games have fishing. So now, let's do just that. Alrighty, so let's see what I can catch here. Here, little fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, there's also an empty bottle down there. I could catch one of those. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, little guy.
Nibble, nibble.
There we go. Now hold that A button.
Wait, I've changed my mind.
Look at Link.
That's a little one too, and he's struggling.
He's got the muscles. Hooray! You landed a little fish. Just like you, it's small, but has plenty of fight. You got a dream bigger than that. Because it's only worth 13 rupees.
Well, I mean, that's a 3 rupee
But hey,
profit.
it had a heart piece in its mouth. Here we go. All right, let's get the big one. Yeah. I'm going for Big Greenie. I may have over... No, it'll be okay. Come here. No. Come on. Boop. Give it the boop. Yeah. Come on. Oh boy, I'm going to break my thumb. Come on. No, you don't. Aw.
Rude.
It got away. The one that got away. The great white buffalo. All right, then. There's another big one right around here.
My siblings used to get so mad at me because we'd go fishing. My brother would, like, struggle for a little bit, but eventually catch something. I don't think my sister's ever caught a fish a day in her life. And I could literally dip my hook into the water and pull a fish out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hooray!
It's a big boy.
Now I got a big fish. So heavy you wish you'd caught something lighter. No, it's not. Yeah! A lunker. That got me a lunker. 26 rupees. I'll get that bow and arrow yet. And look, you got the middleweight lure. Now you can go deeper down and get the fish deep below. And because you did it for the first time, another piece of heart.
Yay! Positive reinforcement.
Let's change lures. Go to the middleweight. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see what's down
Try
below.
and get the bottom feeders.
In the beautiful briny sea. Dun, 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 dun.
This little
Right.
guy's creeping.
Dun-dun.
He's
Yeah, I
like,
see him.
hey.
Hey, what you got there? I don't think I can do it. I think I gotta...
Well, wait.
Throw
You
it
might be able to
further.
get this guy.
Maybe.
Hey.
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 Hey, you new to this
Hey.
pond? You new in town? Yes, give it the boop.
Yum.
Give it the boop.
Yummy.
He touched the butt.
Ah!
Come on.
Death! Death! Imminent death!
Oh boy, I'm having fish tonight. I got another lunker. A smaller lunker, but a lunker nonetheless. 17 rupees. Yeah, let's see what else I can get. I'm gonna clear the whole pond.
That's right.
The owner's gonna be like, well, can't do any more. Gotta go get more fish.
I know they used to stock the ponds at our local park.
Oh yeah?
I think they stopped though. I don't think they stock them anymore.
Okay. Here, little fishy, 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 fishy. Come here, little fishy. Yeah. Come on. We're going fast now.
How Red Link's face is.
Uh-huh. He's sweating. Sweating bullets, little guy. All right, give it a little bit of there we go. Come on. Release and almost. Don't fight it. Don't break the line. Woohoo! A chonkers.
I know. He's so chubby.
It's a Luna fish.
No.
Nope, still a lunker. All right. That's enough for now. All fished out. Okay, so I think in the next episode, we're going to find Marin and go on a date. I better polish my hat. See you soon.
Toodles.